Dear viewers, thank you. Today we are welcoming you to Mouridiyyah for Al-Masrab al-Shafi min al-Manba al-Shafi, the pure fountain emanating from the healing source. We wish long life to Shaykh Muntaqa, so he can finish all the work, good health, work that he has started in Touba, and we're also wishing long life to Sëriñ Amdi Khadi Fall, the new Khalif of the Baye-Fall, and so he can finish all the work that he started in that. Today we're coming to talk about Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, the first, we can say the first believer who believed right away when the Prophet told him about the mission. So Abu Bakr, there is a poem written with 6 verses taken from the compilation in Foulkou Mashun. And it came in a Rajas metric here, and starting with the first, أسألك اللهم بصديقي منى بالتوفيق والتصديق, showing that Abu Bakr being one of the pillars who disseminated Islam around the world. The Sheikh started by asking the Lord to bless him truthfulness by the realization of these actions, by the permission and by the high standard of Sayyidina Abu Bakr. Firstly, he identified the person. The poem is dedicated in case to Abu Bakr Siddiq. The notion of tawassul is very, very important, where you relinquish yourself to Allah, you relinquish yourself to the will of Allah, with the name Siddiq. Siddiq being one of the highest level of a believer. He's a truthful, Sayyidina Abu Bakr. He also described as sincere, which is a profound virtue in Islam. This qualification, in case, shows the trajectory, how Abu Bakr came into the faith of Islam. Let's not forget that the Prophet when he recounted the nocturnal ascent, he right away believed. He didn't waver, he didn't question, he right away believed the Prophet. And in the second verse, saying, Bijaihi judliya bitawfiqi fi kulli shay'in wal takun rafiqi. The Sheikh mentions, by his blessing, meaning Abu Bakr, gratify me in all things with your providential assistance and be always in my company. This is a confirmation of the tawassul mentioned earlier. Now let's go to the third verse, saying, Waji bihi li ma yuniru suqi warud bihi li kulli zi fusuqi. By his blessing, meaning Abu Bakr, direct me to that which enlightens my path and put transgressors away from my trajectory. Let's not forget that the first Khalifa was characterized by his unwavering determination. It should also be noted that the Prophet, peace be upon him, given clear signs that Abu Bakr was the one who will take the reins and the guidance of the Muslim community. And in the verse 4, Badad bihi idaya bit tafriqi wasluk bihi bi anfa'i tariqi. By his blessing, annihilate the enemies and guide me to the most acceptable path, meaning the right path. Here, the poet calls upon Allah in his 2 facets, that of being adjuvant and shield. Now let's move to the verse number 5. كفيتني به أذى بطريقي في البر والبحر وفي الطريق. By his blessing, you have protected me on land, sea, and on the way. The special feature here is the tawassul associated with the evocation of another constant exile. The Sheikh uses symbolism of the sea, referring to the Gabon exile, and by the land to the exile in Mauritania. In conclusion, the Sheikh declares in verse 6, رددت عني الأذى زنديقي قبل وجدت لي بتصديقي. You have preserved me from the misdeeds of the impious, and in advance you have conferred sincerity on me. This verse sounds like a loop indeed. Everything closes with the evocation of sincerity, which had in fact opened the poem. The backbone of the Hasidah is therefore the solicitation of sincerity. The final note remains the particular device used by the Sheikh. The poem is indeed a tribute, a dedication addressed to the revered Abu Bakr. But not once does his name appear. He uses other ways of addressing and telling his names. Nonetheless, above all, we note the Sheikh's utmost high consideration for this companion who was loyal, decisive, sincere qualities that every Muslim should strive to possess. After this English part, the next one will be the Arabic part of Mr. Shafi. Thank you very much. Have a great day.